What's up, everybody? Welcome in to Thursday stream. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Nightwolf? What's up, buddy? How you been? You been still doing your nightly lives on third? I am good. $3K people through? Or are you up to 3,000 friends? Okay. That is awesome, sir.
And welcome in,
Still working at Amazon?
MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins.
I am. Living the dream, somebody says. I got it. What's up? Just me? Just trying to get everything shared out. Hello. How are you? Both of you. All right. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for dropping some gifts for me. No.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Nightwolf, thank you for the roses as you leave there. Mason Gunter, welcome in. Elijah, Herbert, Chris's, Jack, welcome in.
Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Chris Smith.
The shortstop, Chris.
Clint Boyer fan, welcome in.
And we're underway here this afternoon.
And Bape, thank you for the follow. I think I said that right. Hopefully I said it right. Spidey Ruiz, welcome. Oh, I haven't turned music
Swing
on.
and a miss. That is strike two. Textbook.
How dare me?
Pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider ran away for strike
Young
three
R,
there.
welcome in.
Batting second, the center field.
So two down. Next is
Batting
the DH,
third,
a switch
the
hitter,
designated
Jesus
hitter,
Meza.
Jesus Meza.
On the ground to the left, Smith.
He's
Tosses
oh,
to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Through an inning, no score here on the show. We head back to the top of the lineup. Digging
Now
in
batting,
next for the
shortstop,
Sounds, Chris Smith.
Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
brought flowers to your door last night.
Up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Juan Martinez, welcome in.
Picks himself up an
Pops,
RBI.
welcome
It's a
in.
nice, simple approach.
Chico,
there.
welcome
Sent that
in.
one back through the middle for a clean base hit.
Jose, CM, Reber, welcome. Thomas,
Now
Ryland,
Johnny Farmello.
Young, Sanchez, welcome in.
Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Here in the top of the second. Dive, got it! Onto the pitcher. It's there, that's a great play. It's a tall task to make that stop for any first baseman, but an even better bit of work to make the feed to the pitcher on the move. Great job hitting that moving target. That fires up the dugout. And now the
Batting
center
ninth,
fielder,
the
Braden
center
Ward.
fielder, right
Gotta
there.
say, he's among the absolute best defensive players in the minors, particularly in the middle of the field. And with him, it's not just limiting errors and making
Bay,
heads-up
welcome in.
plays.
Nanny,
it's his
hello.
ability to cover a lot of ground and take away gaps that might otherwise lead to hits against your typical defender. Really impressive first step in particular.
Long throw.
Throw to first
Got
in
him.
time. Just barely gets the runner on that one.
Frank, welcome
Lineup
in. Nick,
flips over.
hello.
Chris Smith, the next to hit. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. In the dirt.
You mean, do I play like watching on my recording device? Is that what you're meaning?
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 outs and a
2 and
runner
out.
in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. A hit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Oliver Dunn.
I do not watch that way. I have it hooked to my TV. My
Throws sails over the first baseman's head, and it's gonna wind up out
computer
of play.
screen. And then I have OBS playing on the side.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish from Lehigh Valley, number 82.
Vida.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he grounds this back up the middle.
Jimmy Vlogs. Welcome in.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The tying run is aboard.
Actually, it's Jimmer.
Tough run at the plate for him lately. He
Jimmer
needed that base hit.
Vlogs.
Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Ground ball to short. Smith. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 runners left. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call
Good
Babs Therapy.
vibrations.
They've got just the right lack of touch to help you.
Got him.
Bottom of the 5th here in Allentown. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
Smith.
Smith, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 outs, base is empty. This
Get
one
outta
in the
here.
air to right, the right fielder drifting towards this
Dang.
one. And that's that. Robert Moore getting ready to hit.
Robert Moore. It is 3-1. Bottom 7. Us leading the
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
War Pigs, I think is what it is.
Second. Out. They're down a couple. The tying run at the plate, but he got caught trying to get a little closer. So 2 down. Digging
EJ,
in,
welcome
Damon
in.
Keefe.
Damon Keith.
4-3.
This one hit to second might be it. And that is the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like... Ready to go now. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Chris Smith. And
Downstairs.
that's how this game gets started.
Uh-huh. I was right on it. But it was down low.
Ball, that's down.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now.
I don't know what the team this is. It's the Iron Pigs, but I don't know where they're from.
Not
Count is
close
full.
with that one. This one is labeled. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Welcome everybody on YT. Thank you for coming in.
2 out and a runner
Batting
in
ninth,
scoring
the
position.
second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Vinny Capra.
Capra.
What is up, buddy? Anybody a NBA fan? G-Dubs, welcome. Or G. That's awesome, man.
Grounder left side. Smith.
Just getting started.
Throw the first on the run. Out. Nice
Only
play.
15
One
minutes
out,
in,
one
but it's
left.
been slow.
We're at the end of 2. All tied 1-1.
Only 73 people through, and it's just kind of slowed down.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chris Smith. 0 for 1 so far.
Outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, that's inside. What did you get out of class for? What's your class?
Ripped into the outfield. Great effort, but it falls.
Parker Evans, welcome in. Young R. I don't know if you were still in here, but I answered your
Runner at first with one
question.
gone. Here's the center fielder, Braylon Payne. Pickoff throw. Just got the hand in there safely.
E, welcome in.
Oh, and 2, and
I bought him.
Runner on the go. They get one. He's in there.
Going to
Now back.
Runner
the
third,
store.
two away. And now the DH, Ramon Urias.
Do you know how to do that?
Fly ball to left, down the line. That ends the inning and limits the damage. The catcher digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's one. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. Tried to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but a nice job by the defense. They turned that one, and they get out of the jam. We head back to the top of the order. Smith now at the plate, 1 for 2. On the ground to third. High throw to first, can't reach it. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. And now the center
Louis,
fielder,
welcome in.
Braylon Payne. Runner takes off for third.
And
Fly ball to
gotta turn
center.
around.
Ward
Where? I didn't even
takes
touch
the
the.
call and the grab. Throws to second. Throw behind the runner and double.
I turned him
One
around.
error in the inning, but nothing else. Home half of the
Didn't
fifth
touch the
coming up.
controller. Flip that.
Next
Flip
up for
it.
the Iron Pigs,
Number
Braden Ward.
33.
First and second here with nobody out.
Ward.
Up the middle. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the
Robert
throw.
Soto, welcome
It's
in.
offline and the run scores. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's
The
happening
batter,
here.
number 6.
Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make.
Smith.
High fly to center. Ward. One down. One down.
Did I pin my
Bases
goal?
empty here in
Is
the
it
ninth.
up there?
Shortstop Chris Smith.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And a couple
J
of quick outs.
Dubs Gaming, thank you
Those
for the
high
likes.
fastballs
Or
in the
the.
zone look so
the goats.
tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and it's a 2-run game. Ground
What up?
ball,
What's up,
this one
Baseball
should do
Forever?
it.
How are you?
Smith. And that'll do it. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more. And here is Chris Smith. That one fouled
Should have
off.
swung at that. Stop sign on blacktop. $100K, welcome in.
Off the mark
No,
there.
that's outside. Ball.
Malik
One
Williams,
take
hello.
with 2
How are you?
strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting second.
Now it's the second baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Bottom one, nothing, runner on second, no outs.
Swing, ground ball out to short. On the run.
My
throw
guy
to
just
first.
stood there, he didn't want to
Nicely
move.
done for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the catcher, Eduardo Tayit. On the ground to short. Smith. Throw to first in time.
This game is glitching today.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Zach Arnold.
Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Sounds, Chris Smith. First at bat was a strikeout.
Sounds good. I'll be here at about 6:30. So about another hour 15.
Popped up. Perez. And that's the end of the inning. So they make short work of them there. We move on to the bottom of the third. No score.
Thank you for the
Away and a runner at first.
15.
goat as you're leaving.
Will hit next.
Oliver John.
2-2 now. On the ground, out to short. Got the out on the off-balance throw. Chris Smith getting ready to hit.
Scotty Robinson, welcome in.
Base hit. One run is in. The throw home.
He's toast.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One down. Settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Zach Arnold. The windup and the pitch. Out to short.
Gonna be a long throw.
A dive. Nice stop. Fires to first. That's a pretty nice play.
Clip it. Clip it.
Elite
Clip it.
defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down. And then with it
I
over
love
the first
baseball.
way out,
Welcome
He's got
in.
some serious skill. Away
Shabugi.
here, nobody on.
Welcome.
Here's the center fielder, Troy Schreffler Jr. Line drive, and it's caught. Continues to roll on
Nickel
the
Bob.
mound.
Welcome in. The Metal Dad. What's up?
And now the right fielder. Up the middle, Smith. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Still.
Now pitch
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth.
66.
Jose Ruiz coming into a
Okay.
game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense.
I'm gonna try to lay one down.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they tag the
Oh.
runner for the out.
Now batting, the
Dang.
third fielder, Johnny
Rod, welcome in.
This call to the
How are you?
bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. Ground ball could be two. Feeds to second, out there. Tough
Got him.
play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Row safe.
Aiden,
And now
welcome
going to
in.
run in scoring
Connorman.
position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame. Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
1-1, top of 10. 2 outs.
High
And I
fly
pop it
ball
up.
lifted in the air, right field. The right fielder settles underneath it, and that is out number 3. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there.
Yes,
Great
my game
job
is
to
on
get
my
out of the jam.
computer screen in front of me. And then on my screen to my left, I
Run
have
extras here.
Leading
Stepping to the
up
plate
a-
now for Lehigh Valley.
I have OBS running with the stream on it also, with the comments and everything.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Smith tosses to first. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. He's capable.
I have
of
3
giving you more
monitors
than he
in
did
total.
today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. And
In front of me, I have a 34-inch widescreen Do you have a PC or do you have a console? What do you want to stream on?
So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Jesus Meza. On the ground. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare.
Okay.
Second inning set to start.
That's what I'm playing on now, but I'm playing through my PC.
Smith.
Ground ball left side.
Were you the one that asked before?
And
Did you
plenty
just
of
switch
time to
accounts?
first. So 2 on and 2 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Chris Smith.
Yep.
Drove in their
You'll need a
only
capture
run
card.
in last night's game.
You can get one at Best Buy or on Amazon.
Let's go, Alex.
Okay, somebody else asked earlier.
Ripped into right center.
The same
Should
question.
be extra bases. Runner around third. 1 run comes across. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Also in to score. Nicely done.
The
Brings
right
home
fielder,
2.
number
Got
20,
the center cut
James
fastball and
Tibbs
pounced on it.
III.
That thing was smoked.
Yes. So you would take your PlayStation, run an HDMI from it to your capture card.
Runner at second here with 2 gone. Digging in next for the sounds, James Tibbs III. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring
Welcome in,
position.
hip hop.
Keeps
You
the
would run
heart
a
rate low, maintains
HDMI from your
focus,
PC, or I'm
doesn't
sorry, from
shift
your
approach and
console
run
to
scoring
the capture
opportunities.
card,
Runner takes off for third. Swing lifted to left field.
and then
That stops the bleeding. Inning over.
yes,
1 gone. Runner at first. Next up for the Iron
it's what
Face, Troy Schreppler
records your
Jr.
stuff or makes it able to record your stuff.
Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
So then you take an HDMI from your capture card to whatever screen you're wanting to play on, and then there's a third cord that
Back to the
goes,
top of the order
Now
here.
back,
Here's the
second
second
baseman.
baseman,
Yes.
Rafael Antigua.
and then there's a cord that goes from there to your computer.
Grounder to the left side. Throw out at first. They get
Now
the out,
batting,
but it was pretty
the third
close. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville.
You can get one on
Chris
Amazon for like
Smith.
$30, or you
1
can
for
buy a
2.
nice one at Best Buy for like
First
100.
offering
That missed,
misses
that's
the
the ball.
mark. Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball, get
That
up.
one's
Get
back
up.
there.
Get up.
Can't
Foul
quite
ball.
get there. It's a foul. Ball.
Yeah, once you get it, you'll have one from your
Two straight
console
breaking
to
pitches
the
away that he's
thing,
thrown.
and then
Seems
from
like
there
you're
to the
avoiding
screen that you want to play
challenging
on. And then there's a third cord that goes to your PC
Can't come up
for
with
you,
it.
your laptop. Then you'll need to download
That one
program
must
like
have felt pure
OBS,
coming off.
Streamlabs.
Can't fault the infielder
The
on a
right
ball
fielder,
hit
number
that hard.
20,
I know I'd be
James
ruling it a
Tibbs
base hit if I were doing the
III.
official
Something like that to put everything into.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Here you go.
Runner on the go. Grounder to third. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
What kind of games do you play?
Now batting, the first baseman,
100K.
Aaron Sabato.
2 down and a runner at second base. And now it's going to be Aaron Sabato. Oh, 1 now. On the ground to third. Nice grab. To first. Out. Nice play, and that may have saved a run. Sharp reflexes over there at the hot corner.
Okay.
Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Yep, that's how you do
So
it.
2 down.
The batter,
And now
the
the shortstop, Chris Smith. That one
If you have any
down the
questions,
line,
you can always
and that's
message me.
just foul.
Baby Dolphin, welcome in.
Looking good.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Mm-hmm. It's not a... I don't gatekeep.
That's a strike. 1 and 2. On the ground to third. Over to
I'm
pick it
good.
up.
How are you?
And that's the end of the inning. One hit in the inning. Two outs and a runner at first. And here's the catcher, Brian Lavastida. On the ground, this should do it.
Armando,
1-2
welcome
score.
in.
On to first. Ball game. Strong individual day. Despite
How's the
team
rain
losing,
treating you
you can feel really
down
good
there?
about that.
Or is it even raining down there?
Now, Chris Smith. A laser into the outfield.
Thank you for the
One away.
roses.
Batting second, the center fielder, Johnny.
Man at first with one gone.
Batting ninth,
And now the center fielder, Braden Ward.
Ward.
If we're not already friends, 100K, you can send me a friend request. Yeah, it stormed here for a while.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's
I
one.
think it's quit raining now,
Not in
but
time.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit, Chris Smith. 0 for 1.
No, that's low. Ball.
We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out.
downstairs.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good
Well,
job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one
Ashworth?
misses. On 3-0,
Ashworth?
most minor leaguers are taking all the way.
Ashworth?
We'll see if he can find the zone.
Welcome.
Now a fly ball to right center. On the move to the gap. Makes the grab, 1 away. As we go to the last of the third, settling in at the plate for the Iron Pigs, Oliver Dunn. Out to short, Smith. Over to first. 1 gone.
now batting, the designated hitter, Jesus Meza.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate now for Lehigh Valley, Ricardo Perez.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year, took a leave of absence. By year 3, I was back at it. Went from practice squad to the team captain. Your high score, my season average. All-star, don't need a ballot. For all the labels that pass on me, now it's time they see the talent. I don't want to win. The game go to OT. It's downhill from here. And no, none of y'all scared.
Buck.
Here's the pitch.
Snort.
Runner is on the go.
Oh, that's on me.
That's in for a strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bat. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers
I
have
will
been
return the
improving
favor
so
once
far,
the
so
stream's
you
over
might as well
100K.
Try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position.
Go, Michael.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Let's go, Iron Pigs. Come on.
He hits a fly to center. Ward.
Dude, my guy is awful.
And there's 1 away. Batting order.
Just make
turns
sure you
over.
read the-
Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Chris
The reviews
Smith.
before you buy one. There's some cheap ones on there.
1-0.
Elgato is the name brand if you wanted to go that way, but they're about $100.
And that's a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. Runner safe. A run comes in on the play. 1 out and 2 on. Johnny Farmello digs in now. Kick the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw.
Sit him down.
Towards first. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag. Out.
Good throw. Captain Crunch, welcome in.
Oliver Dunn now at the plate. All tied up. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Grounds this one to short. Smith. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
What?
Great job reaching first base on that infield single. He really had to put the pedal to the metal to reach safely. He adds a really nice dimension to this offense. Next up for the Iron
Tough, welcome in. TikToker, welcome.
Jesus Meza.
Landon, welcome.
Payoff pitch. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. Good job to stay back on that one and not
5 to
roll over.
5.
Let it get deep
Bottom
in the zone,
6.
then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's 1.
If
And
I
that's all
had
they'll get.
2 dozen roses.
Coming up to the dish for Lehigh Valley, Braden Ward. Out to short. Smith. Throw to first in time. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chris Smith.
We're down to 1. I'll probably pop it up.
To third.
Nope, ground ball to third.
On to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the
Now
9th.
batting, the
Must
center
have
fielder.
been a fool back then.
If he has more games like this, a promotion will.
Donnie, welcome. Me too. On the moon, would it change your mind? Roses. Diamond Steps. Welcome in. I'm gonna sim to the All-Star game. Lennox Santos, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family, buddy. How are you? It's a different manager. This guy's bald. You're doing really good, but not good enough. Logan, welcome in. Jova, welcome. Stanless, welcome. Davis, thank you for the follow. Guys, let's see if we can get to 5K likes by, let's say, 5:45. That's 10 minutes. There's 6 of yous in here. If you guys tap it, we can make it happen. Remember, guys, taps are free. I don't even know what I picked. I gotta think though, I'm still young. I'm probably 19. Always bothering me. Christian, welcome in. KG, welcome in. Not playing in the futures game. Check out the rooster. I'm 10 down from CJ Abrams. Check out my age 21. Diego Hernandez, welcome in. Drink water every day, welcome. We're not listening to the Dixie Chicks. Sorry, Dolphin, if you like the Dixie Chicks. I'm not a fan of them, especially after the one lady made the comments. There she is. Got a VIP in the house. 11 popular votes. Thank you. Thank you for the friendship bracelets. I'm good. How are you? How you feeling? Barry Door, welcome in. No, you're good, sir. That sounds like a lot of fun. You did? You need to be in the hospital. That pneumonia's got a hold of you. Is Troy down for the count too? Go to sleep, Steph. Can he go get Sophie from Cheer? You need to be resting. Can't Troy cook? Look at you smashing the or the stickers. Why do they have me batting fourth? 7 people in here. Let's go.
Chris Smith.
My YT is not doing good today, though.
Digging in next
Batting
for the
fourth,
sounds,
the
Chris
shortstop,
Smith.
Smith.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. 1-0.
Batting fifth.
Well, they
Mandy,
strike
welcome
first
in.
as he gets the
Jose.
job done
Or
to bring home the run.
Josu?
I wonder
Is it
what
Josu?
launch angle on that to get a shot at a
Mimi?
homer,
Danny,
but there are
welcome.
a lot of
I should
hits
know
to
that.
be
We're
gotten
friends.
when you hit it that hard on the ground. Runner takes off for third, and it's straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. Here comes the 2-0, and another ball. 2 outs
Danny,
with
welcome.
a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Steph, you still in here?
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Next up for the Sounds, Termarr Johnson.
How old will you be?
Rolls away a little bit, but the runners do not advance.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
Oh, you're good.
Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Line drive. Hauls it in on the run. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runners left stranded,
Oh.
but they do manage to push across a run. We move on to the bottom of the first. The Sounds. Chris Smith getting ready to hit. Singled and
Wonder how
drove
you
on the
managed to
first
get in
time
here.
through.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
This one is labeled. It's back.
Get up. Get up.
And it one-hops the wall.
Steph,
Into second with a double, and
Send
they've
me-
got something brewing now.
I know I can only do so much.
Aggressive approach.
But
send me a list of what needs to be
Found someone
done.
he could hit. Great swing.
What you need me to
Not
do
enough to leave
with the
yard, but
agency,
you could
and I'll
tell
try to
it was
pick
gonna
up
be
some
extra
slack
bases as
so that
soon
you
as
can
it got
relax.
over his head and left. Carlos De La Cruz. Now at
Let
the
me and
plate.
Ellie handle it.
We're here in the
and
top half of the third. Runners at second and third. Nobody out.
Veteran.
On the ground. Fires over to first. And one gone as they make the play. Runner at third, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
Like I said, I can only do so much, but
Here comes
send me
the
something.
0-1. This
Let
one
me and
chopped
Ellie
on
help
the
you
ground.
out.
Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first.
Clip that. Clip it.
Coming up to the dish for Nashville, James Tibbs the third. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the left side, and a base hit knocks in a run.
If I have questions, I can reach out to Ellie. You need to take a step back and get better.
Back to the top of the order here. Here's the center fielder, Jose Cordoba. Grounder up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Offense held it. And next, the cleanup hitter, Chris Smith.
Joshua, welcome in. Babel Streams, welcome in.
That one fouled off. Smith stands at 6'6", 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's back there. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner around third. Scores
Trying to throw
easily.
behind me. I'm
Comes
smacking the
through
ball.
with the
The
RBI.
first baseman,
That ball
number
was
2,
humming as it
Carlos
left the bat.
De La
Pretty clear
Cruz.
early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Two out and a runner in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz. Runner takes off for third. Swings and lifts this one to deep left. Back there.
Against the wall.
Grabs it right up against the wall.
Kyle Tucker,
They limit
welcome
the
in.
damage here.
Thank you for all the
And now
likes,
the
guys.
switch hitting
We almost
catcher,
hit that
Doug
5K goal. I think we can get there before 6 o'clock. What do you guys think?
Grounds this one to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. So it's no run. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chris Smith. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Here's a laser out to left. And that's that.
Yeah, Steph, I just don't want to overstep anything.
And now the shortstop, Chris Smith.
Roberto Soto, welcome. I don't know why I said it like that. Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Urias, the runner at first with 2 out. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. It's carrying.
Not quite.
And that's the end of the inning.
It should be like 3 for 5. It's a good way to start the season.
Doug Hahn digs in now.
Wyatt, welcome in. Kelsey Miller, hello.
The 2-1 pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. And a double play to end it.
I appreciate you, sir.
Smith made some big contributions for them in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them
Like I
for
said,
extra bases.
send me a message if you need help. When did it say your thing will be in? Gage Smith, welcome in.
Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Chris Smith.
Smith.
If you don't have them, I would get some extra HDMIs because you're gonna need 2. Which one did you end up getting?
Burden, 24 years old, a former first rounder in 2025. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Foul ball there.
Okay.
Next one.
Most of their plug and play, so it shouldn't be too hard.
1-2 pitch. That one missed.
Gage Smith, well.
Lifted in the air to right center. And that'll do it. Man on at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Chris Smith.
Ooh, what am I swinging at?
Miss chases way out of the zone.
1-1's the count.
We're here in the top
Brennan,
half of
welcome
the
in.
3rd. 1 run in the inning so far. Bounces that one, it goes to the backstop. And now a runner in scoring position. Runner at second with 2 down.
2 balls, 1
Guys,
strike.
if you're hanging out in here, tap, tap, tap.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going. Nice right, kid.
That's a
There
base
he
hit.
goes.
Runner rounds 3rd, on his way to the plate. In there, he's safe.
They're gonna throw it home. I'm gonna take the extra.
Well, he comes through clutch
first
with the
baseman, number 2,
RBI single.
Carlos
That was
De
big,
La Cruz.
smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz. 2-1 now. In the dirt, runner heads for 3rd.
You
Whips it
are
to
good,
second.
sir.
Almost got the runner, but scrambled back safely. Great job to read the pitcher's lead leg. He didn't break too early, but timed the jump perfectly to get the stolen base. Throw to first in time. And with the inning over, that'll keep. And now the right fielder, number 74.
We'll get you set up.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. to first. Might be
I'm gonna
two
send you
here.
an invite to a Discord.
Fires to second for one.
It's my
Back to
Discord.
first, double play.
A bunch of gamers in there. I wouldn't say a bunch, but some gamers in
All
there.
set for the start of this inning. Now
Any
it's
of
the
them
shortstop, Chris
will help you out.
Smith.
Counts 1-0.
And when you go live for the first time,
And that one fouled off.
when you go live for the first time, we'll all be there. What do you plan on streaming on? What do you want to, Twitch or TikTok? Okay, well, that Sunshine girl that just commented, she is my agent through my agency. My thing is to start small. Pick one and stick with it for a little bit. I'm telling you, you will stress yourself out and you'll quit. All right, bro, my stream back up. Steph, he's just to get you caught up, because I don't know if you were in here. He came in and asked me how to stream. So I told him what he needed, and he went and bought the stream card, or the capture card, and he's going to set it up.
On the ground to third. Collects it. Jumps and throws. Out. Nice play. One gone and a runner on at first. Now the left fielder.
He said that he'd asked several other gamers how to do it, and they just kind of told him a webcam and blew him off. So
Oh, nice stop at first. From his knees, the throw. There's one.
you have that Discord, go ahead and join that.
Nice job to get over.
I have an area in there for
Here's the
tech
shortstop at the plate,
issues
Chris Smith.
where we can do a voice call if we need to. There is a section down there at the bottom that you can put in questions, and everybody can put their input in.
That's a ball.
And once you get established, if you choose to, we can get you hooked up with Steph and the agency, and they'll kind of coach you through and give you ideas on how to stream and stuff like that. And they'll protect you if something was to happen, you would get taken down or blocked or something like that. And it's free.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Smith.
But let's one step at a time. Let's get you streaming first, and then we'll worry about that.
Now batting.
Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras. 1-2 now. On the ground to the left. Nice grab. And what a play. Ball game. Ice water in the veins on that play. Tying run. Chris Smith,
Helps
the next
each
inning.
team.
This is a prime opportunity right here.
I'm not worried about you taking care of me. You show up in my lives every now and then and tap the screen. That's all I ask.
Grounder to the left side. Base hit. One run
You don't have to pay me or do anything.
Here comes the throw. The tag. Out.
I just enjoy helping people.
The base is empty. Chris Smith stepping in now. Top 5 prospect in the Brewers system, and there's a lot of hope in Milwaukee for how he could help them down the road. Swings over the top there.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's ball one.
That's out.
And a lot of the people that are in that Discord that I sent you are in the Elevated Creators Discord for the agency.
And there's
That's
a ball.
Hey, it's whatever. Just know that I don't expect anything in return.
Swings and
But
misses.
if you feel
Struck
like you
him
need
out.
to, then
Nobody on with one
The
out.
first baseman,
And now
number
the first
2.
baseman, Jay Bashirs.
Here.
I started
Another
this
full count pitch.
a year and a half ago without a clue what I was doing.
Picks it up.
And I just fumbled through it,
Throw
so.
pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 2 outs and runners at first and second. At the plate, Zach Levinson. The 0-1. Out to short. Smith. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 runners left. Next up for the Sounds, Chris Smith. 1 for 2. Check swing, but broke the play. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Well, I would have a couple times if it wasn't for you.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Let's go, Alberto.
Husk, what's up?
Pitch
Ball
misses. And it's
Husk is
2-1.
another guy, another good guy to reach out to. P71 Dark Knight, welcome in.
Strike on the inside corner. And that's outside. What a take with 2 strikes. Got him looking. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send
100KJ is gonna start streaming. I got him in the right direction when he needs to start streaming.
The left fielder, Chase Davis.
So he's still learning, still new.
Runner on the go.
I said you're a good guy to
Strike in there.
be friends with too, to
Go
ask
second,
questions.
Tag out. It's not easy to steal second if you don't get a great jump, and that's what happened to him there. Tough break. And now the shortstop, Chris Smith. 1 for 3.
Runner.
Kick the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball.
There's a ball. Throw.
He's in there. He's
Safe.
safe.
I think he's good now, but
Here's the
he may
1-0
need people to
offer.
bounce questions off of.
Slice to right. And it stays
He bought his
fair.
capture card
To the
and
plate.
it'll be here tomorrow.
Comes in to score. To second, but it's offline. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner
first
swipes
baseman,
second
number
and
2,
gets into
Carlos
scoring position, and then
De La
comes across to
Cruz.
score on that base hit. Uh-oh, runner broke early for third. To second, and he's out. And that's the end of the inning. It's 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors, no one left. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch.
Yes, sir. We'll be here. You can ask me, you can ask Sunshine, you can ask
The center
Steph.
fielder,
Or
Jose Cordova.
Sunshine and Steph, sorry. You can ask Steph. You can ask Husk.
Cordova.
I surround myself with some good people, so.
Smith whips it to first.
JC is another good one to
That's
ask.
one way the leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
He's a
Nobody on
superstar.
and 2 outs. Next up, Zach Levinson. Line drive. And what a play! Ball game. Smith played decently in this win. Knocked in 3 runs for him. Not much to speak about, but always good.
What's up, JC? Oh, that's not good. Didn't need to talk. Yes, this game sometimes. I like that color pattern. Angel Torres, Sabby, Vaughn. Husk, are you in my Discord? My gaming Discord? Okay. Amarillo, I'll be there. Phoenix Rising, welcome.
Chris Smith making his AAA home debut today. This crowd is
No,
ready
I'm
to see
not.
the young prospect put on a show.
This game is glitchy.
Louisville Bats going up against the
I've been in
Nashville
AAA for 3
Sounds.
years, Husk, and they just told me I'm making my AAA home
The
debut.
opener is up next. Coming up to the dish for
Batting
Louisville,
fifth,
Zach
the left
Deloach.
fielder, number 31, Zach Deloach.
Thing that I
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
got him.
Throw to second, out. That ends the inning.
Snaggy. Snow
Second,
dog.
two gone. Stepping to the plate now for
Some weird
Nashville, Chris Smith.
screen names out there. Usernames.
Close one, but doesn't get the call.
JC, you having problems at work still?
Bounces it to the left side and handles that one. Inning over.
He's out.
So no runs.
I will send you an
One
invite.
gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Kenny
After the live.
Schreiber. Ground ball, left side, could be
I'm
two.
trying to grow it.
The
It's
throw
going
to second.
slow.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they go quietly here. We move on to the bottom of the... Now the left fielder, Zach Deloach. Grounds this one to short. Over to pick it up. Throw to first in time.
I think I
So
might
now
have
it's
screwed
the
up in yours
four-hole
today. I
Chris
think I might have shared
Smith.
my live in 2
Runners at
places.
first and second,
I think I
and
might have
nobody
shared
out.
it
The
in
defense
your
will
area.
need to be sharp here. And there's a hit. Throws to second, and one gone as they make the play.
Now back, second
He didn't get a great read on the ball, and the outfielder was able to throw him out as a result.
He had to stop because the line shot right at
Runners
the
at the
infielder.
corners here. Now it's the second baseman, Termar Johnson. To first, and the runner's picked off.
I'm back. John, welcome in. Bunting God, welcome in. Very welcome.
Good, no one better up there. Here you go.
Runner goes again. Ground ball to third. Ayala.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
They put the tag
I
on,
didn't
and
put my
no
Discord in
throw.
there.
Batter into first easily. Next up for the
Now batter
Sounds,
number
Chris
6.
Smith.
Shortstop, Chris Smith.
I'll send it to you afterwards. Jay, the travel agent, welcome in. 76 sports cards, hello.
Absolutely
Flip it.
unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's now 2-1. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right
The
now.
right fielder, number
The go-ahead run aboard at
Tyler
first with nobody out.
McDonough.
George, welcome in.
Runner on the go. This one in for a strike.
That's right.
And
Dylan Harris,
safe.
welcome.
That is a stolen base. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame. Bashes this one.
Did I
to
just hit
deep
another
left
one?
Center. Does it have the distance? And that
Go
one
on.
has gone to the deepest
Flip it.
part of this ballpark.
Flip
A
it.
two-run blast is second of the night, and they add on. It's 5-2.
That's Ian Jabot.
They are feeling great right now, already out in front. Then they add that homer. Good job to keep that fastball down, but unfortunately he didn't get it low enough. The
John
batter was
Carroll,
able to
welcome
line
in.
it up
Marty
with a
Hammonds,
great
welcome.
swing on it for the homer. Strzelecki is just one strike away. And that'll do it. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this,
I want to give up on this game. I gotta eat dinner here soon, but
Chris Smith
playing the best
fresh
I've played
off an impressive
in a while.
two-home run. Digging in next for the Sounds, Chris Smith. 2 homers in yesterday's game.
Pauline,
Feeling
welcome.
pretty good
Peyton,
coming
hello.
into this one. Line drive to
That
right,
was too hard.
and that is out number 3.
Drew Stew, welcome.
Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do
Polecats?
stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. Top half of the second from Nashville. Tosses to first. 1 out. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. At the plate, Tyler McDonough. Grounder to short. Smith. On to first. Now 1 out.
Juice Man Athletics, welcome in.
Now at
C-Mac,
the plate,
go.
Chris
Batter number
Smith
6.
blasted 2
Shortstop,
home runs
Chris
in last night's game.
Smith.
One ball, no strike.
Rolls away a little bit.
Clutch up and drive him in right here. Here you go.
And it's even
Ooh.
up. That swing and a miss is a
One ball,
blessing in
one strike.
disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Urias leading off
is.
first with 1 away.
Are you JJ on Discord?
Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Way inside,
Yeah,
and that
got
hits the
him.
batter.
Take your base.
Had the hitter 1-2, but the
That
hit by
is
pitch puts
the
the
first
runner on.
baseman,
A.J. Lewis getting ready to hit.
Lewis.
Now here's the 0-2. High fly ball down the line and left, and makes the simple catch. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play. One away and a runner at first. Digging in for the bats, Zach DeLoach. Up the middle, Smith. To second, there's one.
Not quite in
at first,
time.
It's a fielder's choice.
Brian Diaz, welcome in. Guys, if you are in on YT,
Matt Nelson. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. On the ground to short. And that'll
welcome
do
in
it.
Armando.
Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings. Now it's the
Now
shortstop,
batting.
Victor Acosta.
Shortstop, Victor
1 out and the base is empty.
Acosta.
On the ground to the left. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out.
I am good. How are you?
Chris Smith, the next to hit. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. In
Yes,
there
sir.
safely.
Triple. Flip it.
That at bat was over in the blink of
Flip
an
it.
eye. They called the triple the most exciting play in baseball, and you see why right there. Got that one pretty good and put it into the gap, and he turned on the Jets to get a chance at 3. Excellent job to get the triple. This next at bat looms very long.
I was hesitant. I was going to stop it
And now
too.
the
So
baseman,
First
A.J.
baseman,
Lewis.
A.J.
No score here, but a runner at
Lewis.
third with 1 away. In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there.
Armando, how are you doing today?
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Payoff pitch. To the right side, Cavadas. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. That's the kind of situational hitting we like to see at this
The
level.
goat
Know the
at
situation.
sports, welcome.
Come through with the RBI ground out.
The
Next
bat,
up for the
number
bats,
13.
Victor Acosta.
Shortstop, Victor Acosta.
That sounds like
One
fun.
offering. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
It was warm this morning, but
Second with a
it started
steal.
raining and the temperature
And
dropped
now
here. I think it's
another
probably in the
base hit could
60s. It's a
even
little
this
too
one up.
cool for a
That's
pool.
a big stolen base. Those 90
I'm a
feet
poet
could be
and didn't
very
know it.
consequential in a tight game like this. So 2 down. And here is Chris Smith. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
Godson, welcome in. Dylan, hello. Clayton, Poetic,
The 0-1
welcome.
offering.
Easton, hello.
Foul ball there.
If you guys are in on YT,
Hoping to put the tying run aboard.
no, I'm not a big
Close
boxing guy.
with that one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. The tying run is aboard.
Trey,
That
Kitty
was a
Lover,
great
Edwin,
strike.
James, Dre,
Smoked
Walker,
that through
thank you for the
infield a base
follow.
hit.
How are
When
you?
it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, A.J. Lewis. And here's the 0-2. There goes the runner. Here's a grounder up the middle. Play made. That ends the inning.
That would have probably been a hit
So
if
no
I wasn't
runs here
stealing.
on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. Winning run
The
stands
batter
at
number
second.
6. Shortstop, Chris Smith.
Don't choke under pressure.
The 0-1. Rips this one to short. In plenty of time to first. Digging in, Rafael Lantigua. The Sounds down to their last strike. Up the middle. That's a hit. Coming to the plate.
Yeah, it's a walk-off.
Comes across.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into
It's an
boxing.
RBI single.
I know a lot of guys
And once
that got
again,
into MMA. I'm not into that either.
So digging in, Esteuri Ruiz.
Not that. Oh, we tied it.
Out to short. Smith. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We're in extras here. And
I'll stick
now
to like
Chris
baseball,
Smith.
football, basketball, stuff like
Plan
that.
should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
If you guys are in on YT, make sure you drop a comment. Let me know you're here.
After those two pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
That was probably a ball.
Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
That'd have probably been a strike.
2-2 now. Gets him looking. That's the first out.
It's too close. I thought it was outside. Why
Winning
did
run in
I do
scoring
that?
position with 2 away. The 3-1 offering.
Ethan Davis, welcome.
And a base hit right there.
Don't send him. He's toast
And
if you
they
do.
hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another 2-out hit to win this one. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Sal Stewart. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Return throw gets
That was a
the out
nice play.
first. A 3-6-1 double play. The 3-6-1 relies on everyone knowing exactly where they're supposed to be, especially for the shortstop who has to be prepared to make the throw before the pitcher's even in position.
Oh, 4-3.
Beautifully done there.
My batting average went down. I'm batting 455.
Next up for the Sounds, Chris Smith. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Out to short. There with plenty of time. Inning
For
over.
almost 70 speed,
And
I'm
inning in
slow
the
as
books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show.
blazes. Gage, welcome in. Nancy, hello. Bobo.
And the batter will be the
GS3
shortstop, Victor
MX,
Acosta.
welcome.
Shortstop, Victor Acosta.
Roll it
Here
up
comes
right
the
here.
0-2 pitch. On the ground, could be 2. To second
Gonna be
for
tough to
one.
get
Throw
him.
to first, but
Nope.
not in time. 1 out and runners on the corners. And now the DH, Kenny Schreiber.
Matthew
Here's the 0-2
427, thank you for the follow.
On the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1.
I'll do it
Double
myself.
play, and that'll
Joe
do
Boo.
it for the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. Nashville ahead in this game, 3-0. Nobody on and 2 outs. Smith now at the plate. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Fly ball down the line.
Get in the
McDonough
seats.
towards the line. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Ryan B, welcome in. Jang Alang.
Chris Smith.
Joshua
will hit
Herman,
next.
hello.
Swing and a foul straight
Starhammer,
down.
welcome.
Smith stands at
Sino.
6'6", 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. Comes up empty, strike 2. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Now here's the 0-2. Punches that one away with
Zach
2
Crown,
strikes.
hello.
Urias leading off of first with 1 out. Way
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove.
No, sir.
To first,
Safe.
not in time. Everyone's safe.
Tammy, welcome in. Mitchell, Fisher.
1 out and
The
2
right
on.
fielder,
And now
number
the right
18,
fielder, James Tibbs the third.
Tibbs the third.
Now we'll move to first. Dives back in, safe.
Keegan, welcome.
Here we go. Need you right here.
And he delivers. Grounder to first. Cavadas to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job to get over.
Zai, welcome in.
2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith, 1 for 3. Strike on the inside
Are you
corner.
serious?
The 0-1. Ground ball left side. Play made. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. 1 out and the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Gonna turn double play. Not let him
1-2
score.
pitch. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second
gonna
for
be.
1. And that's all they'll get.
Anthony, welcome in. David Williams, welcome.
And here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Out to short. Smith. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. An incredible rally here in the bottom of the ninth.
False
And
challenge.
the team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
I got
Really
the
trusted his
actions and
hands
everything.
let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. James Tibbs the third digs in now. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 run in the inning so far.
Crack.
Hicks over and the runner breaks for second.
Kyle Harmon, welcome in. Michael Vick.
Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Chopped on the ground.
Ooh.
To third. Tag.
Damn.
Out. But a run does score, and they cut the deficit to 1. Extra inning set to start. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Zach Deloach.
Zach Deloach.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out.
Derek Lake, welcome.
Ready to
Or
go
Lake,
for
sorry.
the last half of the inning. And now the DH,
On
Braylon
deck.
Payne.
Mm.
And a base hit right there. Throw to the plate. And the Sounds walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. And the final...
It's weird that Milwaukee's AA affiliate in Nashville. It's a good ways away.
It's the cleanup hitter, Chris Smith. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Check swing.
An hour and a
Did that
half.
break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
So,
Petty,
one strike.
I'm gonna
25
finish
years
this
old,
series
a
up
former
and I'll be
first
done.
rounder back in 2021. That one fouled off. Urias leading off first with 2 away. Up and
1
in,
and 2.
and the count is 1-2. Hit hard on a line. And that'll wrap this inning up.
On a rope.
They leave 1 runner on base. Scoreless after 1. Nobody on with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Chris Smith. 0 for 1. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right.
MJ, 5-star. Welcome in.
The pitch.
Ball.
And the count 1-2. 1 out and the base is
NBA
empty.
is the best. Welcome in.
And
That's
that
out the
misses
corner.
away. That slider had some really good sweeping action, but just missed catching the zone. Pitch
Full
misses
count.
there. Full count now. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch
Ball
off
4.
the
Take a
outside
Take a walk.
edge, and that is ball 4. And now, James Tibbs III.
Come on, James.
Here comes the 3-1. Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike.
3 and 2.
Throw to second. Tag out. Credit to the defense for getting the out in that situation. The catcher doesn't have the strongest arm, but they still managed to catch him stealing.
The Metal Dad, welcome back in. I saw you flow through earlier. How are
On
you?
the ground, Smith sends it to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So another. Here's the shortstop at the plate,
Oh,
Chris
working man.
Smith.
Yes. 0-1. Ball 1. 1-1.
No, Jabbar, welcome in.
And some cutting action, but
This guy just
misses
doesn't want to
down
pitch to
low.
me. No.
Oh, you drove that
Line
one.
drive for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a
And
1-out single.
overtime on a runaway train. I got
The right
Let's
fielder,
loop
number
and it's
Stepping to the
on
plate now
chain.
from Nashville, James Tibbs III.
third.
Runner on the move. Grounder left side.
Ah!
And no throw. Batter into first easily.
Jamie, welcome.
1 gone and a
No,
runner
no.
on at first.
I've already said that.
Uri Ruiz,
Chase,
the
welcome
next
in.
hit.
Ruiz.
Hit on the ground. Might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first. Safe.
The batter, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Smith. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul.
I think this
straight
guy
back.
just got called up to the majors. In real life.
Here comes the 0-1.
Some
That one
weekend
hooked
beauty. Nothing but
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Zach Edwards, welcome.
1 out and the base is empty. That one inside. And it's
1
1
ball.
and 2.
2 strikes.
Logan, welcome. Zach, hello. Outside.
Ball 2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. These two are putting on quite a show in this battle. 5 foul balls already in this AB. Pretty amazing. That one off the mark. And that's ball 3. Base hit, center field. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Nice. Nice at bat.
The right fielder, number 18.
Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs the third.
Hey, no one better right here.
Runner on the go, in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Priscilla, welcome in. Avery, welcome.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swings and flares it. Deloach.
Go
moving in on
back.
this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
If anybody's watching in the chat that plays this game, what do you plays Road to the Show? What do you do to get your player to feel like
Here's the 2-2.
that running
And now
system
the
they have
runner
is
breaks for
glitchy?
third. Base hit. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Chris Smith now at the plate. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Not
That's
on
a
mine.
base hit.
It's
Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Termarr Johnson. Throw over to first and back in safely.
Minnie Walker.
First and
Welcome.
second here with nobody out. Fly ball very deep to right field. That one is back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. And now the right fielder, Garrett Martin. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on the go, Ayala. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance. The lead is now 2.
Me running kept us out of the double play. Reed Houston, welcome.
And
Hunter,
at second
hello.
here with 2 away.
Minnie Walker
Digging
beauty.
in next for the Sounds, Braylon Payne.
Hey, keep it going up there.
Tries to get back and safe. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner going again. Now a flare off the bat. And that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single.
I thought he went to
3-0.
first with that.
That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position and then comes across to score on that base hit. Out to short.
Got him.
Passes to first. And they get the out. 1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the left fielder,
866,
Amarian
welcome.
Boyd. Grounds this one to short. Tosses to first. That's the second out. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Chris Smith. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
I got under it. Jaquin, welcome.
And makes the catch. Runner at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Chris Smith. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first. Lifted in the air, right field. And the
Depends on
inning
which
is
one you
over.
want to stream on.
1 hit, 1 left.
YT, you
So
cannot.
up next,
Now batting,
Victor
the
Acosta.
second baseman, Victor Acosta.
Everything else, you should be good.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Smith
Well, I say that.
tosses to first. That's out number 2.
YT,
The batter, the shortstop.
you cannot,
Bases are
and
empty with 2
Twitch
away.
bots.
Now it's the shortstop,
You cannot.
Sam Sorvala.
So if you save your lives on the purple app,
Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
It has to have the
extends
music.
inning.
yeah, I can't say that word
Offense gets a
on
lift
stream
after
or I'll
that
get
error. Tough break for him out there. So digging
TikTok
in,
doesn't like
Jose
when you say that
Ayala.
word. You got to say the purple app.
Grounder to short. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Chris Smith.
That one
His
and
chance
the
at some insurance
YT
runs is brought to you by Mutual
and the green app.
Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
No,
Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, pulls it in. 1 away.
no drinking
Might need to do something
anything
to
that
reset
get
your
you in trouble.
karma. That liner had
The
base
batter,
hit
number
written
13.
all over
If you
it.
want to drink
Just a
something
bad
on
luck.
stream, make sure it's
2 away
labeled.
and a runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Victor Acosta. Grounder up the middle. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and that is a great
No, you
play.
can.
So up
Now
next,
Now batting,
Kenny
the
Schreiber.
designated hitter,
But you
Kenny
cannot
Schreiber.
say
Line
those
drive.
app names in your live stream.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
TikTok is very particular.
He was all over that one. That's a good fundamental approach he took to that one. Stayed back, didn't hook the barrel around it, and shot it hard the opposite way. Not every minor leaguer has.
You'll hear me talking about the purple app, YT.
Next up for the Sounds, Chris
The
Smith.
shortstop, Chris
Really strong
Smith.
hitting performance recently. 9 hits already in the series.
Ball 1.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Worst case scenario,
One
you
out,
do
runners at
something,
first and
they'll
second.
give you a strike, and you'll just have to appeal it, and you'll be fine.
Next one's fouled back.
Don't be drinking any adult beverages or doing any of that kind of stuff.
2 and 1.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Got the K. That's out number 2. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Esteuri Ruiz. 0-2, here's the pitch.
We'll
Grounds
get
it
you.
to short.
We'll get you taken
Smith.
care of.
Throw to first in time.
Now batting.
All set for the
TikTok
bottom of
is the
third.
most
Coming up to
strenuous
the dish
about
for
what you do while
Nashville,
you're on
Chris
stream.
Smith.
YT won't let you play music,
Swing and a ball
and you can
crushed
get away with a
left
lot
field.
on the purple app.
1 down.
But it's hard to
Almost
get
got the
people
inning
in
started
on the
with a
purple app.
bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. In the air, right field.
No, I didn't
Just
say.
for it, can't make the
I'm just
catch.
saying, if you are
They
drinking
extend the
something
lead as the
that
runner scores from second.
people
It's an RBI
shouldn't see the
single,
label
and
of,
it's now
just
a
put it in like a
6-run
koozie or
lead.
something.
Comes through with the RBI. So rare to get a hit on a pop fly
Now
like
batting,
that these
the
days,
right
with teams
fielder,
aggressively positioning
in
defenders
the
and taking
third.
away easy knocks. But he managed to tuck that one into a small pocket of open territory. And that was enough for the hit.
Yeah.
Now the
Well,
1-2
it's
pitch. There goes the runner.
they have no
Lifted in the air to left.
way of
That is
like
the inning.
getting yourself out there other than being
Man on
live.
first. Here's
Whereas
the catcher, Matt Nelson.
this and YT, you can do shorts and stuff and get your name out there and get found.
Ground ball left side. Could be two. One at second.
On the purple app,
First, double
you gotta
play. Nicely done.
find a way to stand out.
Always love
And
a
it's
double
just so
play,
saturated with
especially when it's as smooth
people
as
doing the
one
same
they
thing
just
as you.
turned. And the next batter, Nico Cavadas. Ground ball to short. Smith.
So I said pick one and start with
Tosses
one
to first.
and then grow from
It's
there.
there for the out. Runner scores from third. One gone, runner at
Because if you
first.
try to
Next
network
to
and
hit,
get people
Chris
on every one of
Smith.
them,
1 for 3.
That's the ball.
yes.
Two balls.
This is
no
part
strikes.
of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And the right-hander deals. This pitch misses. Ball 3.
Well, not only that is you have to do that. Plus, you have to network and put your name out there and get people to follow you. And that is time consuming if you're trying to do it for three or four
And it's a double
different
play to
apps.
end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no.
I did it. Trust me.
All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. Out to short.
So start with one, build you an audience on that one, and then start working on the other one. Build you an audience and then work your way.
Can't get the out. 2 outs and a runner at first. Chris Smith will hit next.
Strike. Woo.
On the ground to the left. Great grab on the dive. Out. Nice play. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing
Yep,
great.
that's the best way to do it. And you'll find a lot of people that do all the apps together. So they'll watch on every one of them. But I am going to shut it down for the day. I hope you guys had a good time. 100K. Make sure you send me a message tomorrow if you have any questions. And we'll get you all situated. I will. I hope you have a good night too. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can post it in that Discord too. And if I am not answering or something, everybody will get you. I'm in Kentucky, so you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock, same time, same place.